In a previous video, I showed you how to create gradients using a plugin. If you're curious about where I got those shapes, I'll show you in this video. Open the plugins and widgets section, search for blobs. Complexity determines the points or edges the shape you have. If you increase it, the shape you have more edges. If you move it back, the shapes get smoother. Click on Insert to add the shape to your design. Uniqueness determines how different the shape will look. If you increase it, the shape will look different. If you decrease it, it will be more regular and look similar to others. I'm going to add random shapes that I will use for this design. You can use random shapes that don't have to be exactly like mine. As long as you follow the rest of the instructions, it will turn out different but just as good as mine. Align the shapes and group them. Find a shape with a well-defined curve to use as your base and rename it. Select the group and scale down. Select all the other shapes except the base and scale down. Make them smaller than the base and align to the center. If the width and height have decimal numbers, round them up. Frame and add auto layout to the shape with a padding of 70. Add a fill. Remove the auto layout and ungroup the shapes. Now duplicate the frame and rename it if you'd prefer. Select both frames and create component sets. Keep the first frame as it is and move on to the second frame. Randomly rearrange the smaller shapes to different positions around the base. Ensure the shape stays within the frame. Move them into different positions. Duplicate the second frame. Rearrange and move the smaller shapes further apart. Click on Prototype. Connect the first frame to the second to the third, and the third back to the first frame. Select them all and change the interaction settings to Trigger after delay 1 milliseconds, Animation Smart Animate, Curve Linear, Duration 1800 milliseconds. Remove the fill. Copy the first variant and paste to your design. Now let's apply a color effect to the shape. Frame the component. Draw a rectangle within the frame. The width and the height should be the same as the component. Align it to 0 on both x and y axis. Rename the rectangle. On the appearance section, click on Apply Blend Mode and select Color Dodge. Change the hue to a shade of gray. Duplicate the first rectangle and rename it. Change the color to any shade of black. Make sure it's black. Then change the blend mode to color burn. Duplicate the second rectangle and rename it. Change the color to your main color. Remove the current blend mode and change to darken. The two shades of black are different. To make them match, select the shape frame and add a blend mode of light into it. For this design, I want this shape to stand out, so I'll change it to color dodge. Go to Effects and add a layer blur. The more you increase it, the more the shapes fade and spread out. But I don't want that because I already have a background with a blur effect, and I'll be placing this shape behind it. Now our design is ready. Was this video helpful? Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more videos on Easy Figma plugin.